From Denver, you drive over the Continental Divide, an impressive geological feature that dictates which way the water flows in the United States, either towards the East Coast or West. After which, you immediately start to see an amazing change of scenery, as tears in evergreen firs reveal bright yellow trees, and you know that you have arrived in its namesake, Aspen, Colorado. Aspen is an art-focused town, so a trip to the Anderson Ranch Art Center is kind of a must. Founded in 1966, this 5-acre ranch hosts some of the most prestigious art internships in the world, offering hundreds of courses in intensive artistic endeavors. Visitors are welcome to tour the ranch to see their rotating exhibitions and facilities, or have lunch in their world-class cafe. Now, coming down from the Snowmass area into town, we stop to check into our hotel, the Meadows. The rooms here are utilitarian, simple, clean, functional, as their intent is to get you to go outside. The Meadows, you see, isn't so much as a hotel as a mental space. Designed by artist Herbert Bayer, the Meadows is a cultural space based on the principles of Bauhaus design, where mind, body, and spirit come together as one. Here, everything was designed to get you moving, get you talking.
We have artworks throughout our entire campus. We have 3 galleries on campus. Your rooms have a tremendous art focus as well. This piece is called Grass Mound. It was done in 1955, and it's considered the first earthwork. So we have art historians from all over the world who come to see just this specific piece. Remember that the entire intent of this campus is the exchange of ideas. So all of the artworks that he created, all of these earthworks, were just to facilitate conversation.
Colors are intended to spur imagination. The art you find built into the property is meant to be experienced, walked through, and climbed upon. With a health club, world-class restaurant, and 2 art galleries, it is a very unique place to stay. Properly inspired, it was time to explore Aspen's greatest asset, nature. So we made our ascent to the famed Maroon Bells mountain range, which you can do so by car, or you can take a mountain bike. Not just a mountain bike, an e-mountain bike. Yeah, an e-mountain bike, which can easily be rented at the base of the mountain. And within minutes, you can find yourself barely pedaling up some of the most absolutely beautiful country you've ever seen. Could be worse. While you'd be hard-pressed to stop often and take snaps of the insane colors that pour down off the mountain, the main event will simply blow your mind. At the apex, you'll find the base of the Maroon Bells, a ridge so perfectly framed by its valley, it looks like it was etched out of the sky by hand. While this hour-long trek will certainly amaze you, downtown Aspen has its own natural beauty that's nothing to sneeze at. John Denver Park is a stunning place, perfect for a picnic, or to meander through its winding trails reading inspiring sayings etched into the rocks. Perhaps most fascinating is that this is actually a water treatment plant, if you can believe it, and by far the most beautiful one that I've ever seen, complete with these absolutely regulation height basketball courts to play in. Aspen! Venturing into town, walking down cobbled streets, it's easy to fall in love with Aspen's charm. A stop into Kemosabe is required to witness the birth of some of the finest cowboy hats in creation, or perhaps pick up a Colorado-sized flask for your next ride up to Maroon Bells. Next, ducking into the Hotel Jerome is recommended. Built in 1880, this historic landmark drips with opulent history and is a great place to explore its well-appointed lobby, to have a drink, or even do a spot of work. Don't forget to check out their prized original Adam Sandler Waterboy film poster located in the lobby.
H2O! Water sucks!
Outside, the fun continues, in a patio scene that looks like a Renoir painting. And while drinks poolside might entice you, the real deal is inside in their historic J-Bar. It's hard not to get a feel for the old Aspen here, especially if you order an Aspen Crud, which is a milkshake created originally to serve booze during Prohibition. If old-timey lactose long drinks aren't your thing, you could check out Jimmy's for their world-famous espresso martini, or go where the locals go and hit up the Red Onion for $10 pitchers of Coors, which is considered a local beer here. Well libated, it was time for dinner at the Exquisite Bosq, where Chef Barclay Dodge creates one-of-a-kind experiences with buttery burratas, savory salmons, titillating turnips, and crazy corn that shouldn't exist here on Earth.
It's an heirloom corn from Oaxaca. I gave it to a local farmer. Like, I went down last night or yesterday afternoon, and sure enough, it started producing ears of corn, but little baby ears.
Right.
And I knew frost was coming in. It hit like 24 degrees down there last night. So the farmer and I just ran to the field, picked like 40 ears, and I brought them back up.
That's a very special dish.
Yeah, it
that
was a
we
special
had.
dish. Yeah. And only tonight it was served. That was
Right.
it. Yeah. You know, it's so fun doing that kind of food, like where we get something and it's just enough for the night.
Right.
With all these beautiful experiences tucked lovingly in my heart, it's no wonder why so many call Aspen their paradise destination. While it was hard to leave its refined mountain culture, there was a lot more Colorado had to discover. Until next time, Aspen.